Hi, Chelsea O'Brien here. I'm the founder and executive director of the Clarkston Family Farm, and I'm so excited. I have one of my dear friends here with me today. Her name is Amy Vine. She is one of our new Clarkston Family Farm board members, and we brought her on as our team at the farm was really thinking deeply about how we were using these beautiful spaces that were created by kids for kids. We were thinking also more about our mission at the Clarkston Family Farm and how it really is about connecting kids with nature, all kids with nature, all kids of all abilities and ages, because of course you can be a 95-year-old kid, right? So Amy Vine, who I would love to have you meet today. She can tell you a little bit about her background and experience. We found to be someone who was really of value to that conversation because of her passion for working with our special needs community in particular. Amy, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking
so
the
nice
time
to
be here with us today. So I guess very simply, if you could share with all of us why you connected with the Clarkston Family Farm, just maybe a little background about that, and then a little bit more about your passion for what we share together, this
Sure.
idea about our special needs community in particular, but our mission for all ages and abilities to be able to enjoy the spaces we've created at the Clarkston Family Farm. So
Sure.
tell us a little bit.
Well, I started at the Clarkston Family Farm as a vendor because I have a small herbal tea company, and Dana reached out to me and got me into this amazing space.
Yep. And can I just interject and
Yes.
say that Dana Campbell is our Clarkston Family Farm Sunflower Market Manager. She's a local beekeeper. She's been with me since the start.
Yes.
And I'd love to have her here to talk with you as well about our Sunflower Market space. But we had our grand opening in May of this year, and we have this lovely little market space that connects local vendors who have a similar mission of
Yes.
connecting our folks with the natural world, and then also our local farmers. So you would be in the vendor, artisan
In the vendor
category.
Yeah. Sure. So as I became connected there and learned about all of the different spaces that are in the farm, at the farm, I just knew that this was a place I needed to be. I have grown up on a farm, 12-acre farm in Clarkston, so Clarkston is my home, and being with you and your passion for outdoor education, getting kids outside, learning about nature. As I've been studying herbalism, I have had that similar passion. And my circle of people includes so many with different abilities. And my husband and I are guardians for 3 individuals with special needs. And I have 2 siblings who are also in that community as well. So my passion has always been to reach out and teach and to connect them with earth. And I love the response that I've seen having some of our community come out to the farm and enjoy being in the space with the chickens and the bunnies. And we've done classes and volunteer work with some of our folks from Clarkston. And it's been really exciting to see the connection and the response to being outside, to have to go beyond their 4 walls and bring them to the farm has been a really amazing thing to see.
And one of those situations that we all look for, that I've heard the term zero-sum gain or win-win, right?
It's a win-win.
It is absolutely a win-win. And you know, early on when we were creating our teaching team and our nonprofit board, we really were looking at how can we take the big ideas that our teaching team has in the classroom, let's give them a platform for seeing those come to fruition. Let's really look closely at this idea of we don't want any more than about 10% of anything we do to be sitting and getting, listening to somebody
Yes.
talk to me. We don't want really any more than about 20% to be turn and talk or sharing out what you know. We want most, 70% of everything we do to be move and do. Well, Amy, you know, and good educators and parents know that that's best practices for everyone. For the traditional student who thrives in a more traditional academic setting, for the kids that aren't traditional students, that really need different support, more opportunities to move and do.
Yes.
So our farm was already designed with barrier-free entrances,
Yes.
trying to be as close to ADA specifications, although it is a challenge because we are on a farm, and it takes resources and time to get there. But it was already primed and perfect for ages, all abilities, right? Of all ages. So we want to do more.
Yes, we do.
So we've had wonderful success with our SCAMP folks. We got to see over 200 of our SCAMP friends that came out to the farm for camps over the summer. We've worked with nature classes, level 4 kids with our nature classes over the years. We are already working, with adult folks within the community that have something certainly to contribute and get something back in the process. You know what I'm going to say next.
Yes.
You give to the farm, you get from the farm.
Yes.
And I love that saying, and it's such a truth, like it is in life. If you put in the effort, you're going to get something back. We are a grassroots, nonprofit, educational farm that needs lots of hands, many hands, giving to the farm, and in the process, you're getting so much back. So, you know what I'm going to ask you next, and that is, where do we go from here? Because we can do better. We have seen the need. We can see that our special needs community especially are just really a great fit for all the marvelous opportunities we offer at the Clarkston Family Farm. How can we serve not just special needs folks, but we're also thinking, my gosh, better pathways. Pathway to possibilities would be a nice asset to have for our senior citizen friends, and we'd like to have more trails that are more easily accommodating to folks in wheelchairs, depending on however you might be there. Share with me, though, about our special project that we're really excited about, Amy.
So I am excited about this, and you have proven that it is possible to build a beautiful space from your hopeful hoop house that you have. And I just am wanting to mirror that. I'm excited to have this space to be able to welcome all of our families of individuals with special needs, because that really is something that we all look for, and I can speak to that as a family member. We're looking for activities that don't have to be directed. We're also looking for activities that are safe, in safe spaces. So we're talking about creating a hoop house that will have spaces that are specifically created for lazing about, for therapy, for hands-on activities that are tactily friendly. We are talking about space creation that is able to encompass the whole person. So a garden glider that you can just sit and listen to a waterfall. We're talking about water features with frogs and possibly some turtles and places for you to go and lay on a lawn.
Yeah.
We'll have a little lawn
What did
space.
you call it? The snoozle
The
lawn.
snoozle lawn.
I love it. I want to go on the snoozle
We'll
lawn.
be able to lay in the grass in the middle of January and just take your shoes off and feel the grass and be able to connect with the earth in the middle of the winter and all year round. We'll be able to have herbal tea gardens that will have wheelchair accessible openings so that our folks in wheelchairs are able to garden comfortably without having to reach here, but it will be right here in their space.
And with their friends.
And with
we
their
don't want
friends.
it to be a
Absolutely.
separate. This is a social thing. When you come out
Yes.
to our farm, you are a friend of the family
Yes.
farm, and you are welcomed. And we want those spaces to be inclusive.
Yes.
Our healing hoop house with a pathway to possibilities. Get on our Facebook page and check it out. We are putting up some photographs of what we are hoping to see as our project. We'll maybe do a groundbreaking in the spring.
Yes.
And similar to all of our space creation at the Clarkston Family Farm, we're going to do it with kids, right?
Yes,
It's
we are.
legacy projects by kids for kids.
kids.
So I would encourage you to be a part of our story. Of course, our website is another great place to look for information about our Healing Hoop House. And Amy, I'm just so glad that you have become a part of our team. You're just a huge asset. You come with so much passion and depth of experience. And I think the idea of being able to provide a place for not just our special needs kids themselves and young adults and adults, but their families.
Yes.
This is really
Very
what
important.
our mission is.
Yes.
Connecting next generation with healthy food and sustainability, and doing it in the context of a positive community environment. Our community encompasses everybody, right?
Yes.
And we all have a piece to that puzzle.
And that really is what has drawn me here and kept me here, because you have that vision. You have the vision for the grand community, all people and all abilities. And that really, for this Healing Hoop House, can incorporate and include not only special needs, but also, as you have said, our senior population, our veterans who are looking for a place to come and be safe.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up. Yeah.
And to have that safe space. I love that idea that this is a safe space. We also have grieving parents and loved ones that we've lost. This will be a place to come and meditate and to relax and to really get away. And to be in that space. I think that's very exciting.
It is very exciting. Well, we'll end with that, and just know that our doors are open, and we welcome all ages and abilities. Come, give to the farm, get from the farm, be a part of our story. Thank you.